today we are going to learn a new activity, that is finding the focal length or focal point of a given unknown mirror. Simultaneously we can learn also object distances with the reference of different image properties. Okay, so for that we'll go for the activity. Okay guys, so now we'll check the activity that about finding the focal length of a given unknown mirror. For that, what are the required materials we can see now. One is V-shaped frame, the second one is concave mirror, third one is source of light, and fourth one is screen, and fifth one is scale. And why we are using here concave mirror in the sense, I already told you, most of the mirror activities we can know by the concave mirror itself, because it is a converging mirror. Okay, let's do the activity now. Okay guys, now see the activity. This is a V-shaped frame, and this is a concave mirror, this is the source of light. So I arrange the V-shaped frame like this and I place the concave mirror like this. Next we'll see that whether the image is formed or not. For the finding the focal point, when you place the screen somewhere, you should be get a sharp image, then that distance we consider as focal point. We'll see now. See, you'll get some image now here, you'll get some image here now. So if you move forward from the mirror, it is getting blur, and if you come near to the mirror, it is too sharp. That means what? This is the sharp. So the distance from the mirror to that point is considered as focal length. The where the point is, you will get the sharp image, that is a focal point. Then how can you measure this? This is measuring by the scale. See now, by using scale, see here I get the sharp image. So the distance from here to here, it is a focal length, and this point is focal point, and the distance from here to here is focal length. Did you get that? Now what is the focal point or focal length? Where the sharp image getting in front of a concave mirror, we consider that length is focal length, and that point is focal point. Okay students, again I want to explain the activity what we have done just now. So what is the activity? Finding the focal length of a given mirror or unknown focal length mirror. You can write like this also. Okay, then first one is what? Aim. What is the aim, Nana? The same, the question may be become a aim, finding the focal length of mirror or focal point of mirror. Then what are the required materials? What are the required materials? Right, what are the required materials? What we have seen just now, that is concave mirror. The next one is V-shaped frame. Next one is source of light, that is example candle. Next one is screen, and next one is scale, that we call as measuring scale. Then here we can take some precautions also. Precautions. What are the precautions? See, previously what happened? The light should be placed in front of a concave mirror, but here the light will be reflected on the mirror. That means the mirror and light should be in equal heights. So what you can write? Mirror First one, mirror and light should be same height. Mirror and light should be same height. What is the second one? And while measuring, take the accurate values. Okay, they are the precautions, or you can you have your own precautions, you can write, no problem. Now procedure. What is the procedure? First one is what? Arrange the concave mirror in V-shaped frame. Okay, then what is the second one? And what is the second one, Nana? Arrange the mirror in concave mirror in V-shaped frame. Next, and arrange the candle in front of a concave mirror at a certain distance. So certain distance you can arrange the concave mirror and a candle, and measure the distance from mirror to candle. Okay, now place the screen to get the sharp image. Okay, place the screen to get the sharp image. First of all, if you place the screen again, you did not get the sharp image, Nana. Then what happened? You need to adjust the screen up to that to get the sharp image. Now what we need to do? So first we need to draw the diagram. How is the diagram? Is like this. This is a V-shaped frame. This is a concave mirror, and I am using pen, but you need to use pencil. This is the candle. Okay, candle light. The previously I told you, one precaution. What is the precaution? Mirror and the light should be in the same height. Why? See, the light effect should be reflect on the mirror. That's why it should be in both in the same height. Now place the screen somewhere to get the sharp image. Okay, and what are the these materials, Nana? One, let me say 1, and let me say 2. Here we can use scale, no? So that is 3, and this is 4, and this is 5, and this is 6. Then what is the first one, Nana? Parts. First one, candle. Second one, table. Third one, scale. Fourth one, screen. Fifth one, V-shaped frame. Sixth one, concave mirror. Okay, now what is the next point, Nana? Here the next point, what is the next point here? So after getting the sharp image, what we need to do? We need to measure the distance from the mirror and from the screen. So what we need to do? Measure the distance from the mirror to screen. So this distance is nothing but focal length. This distance called as focal length. Okay, this distance is called as focal length. This is the small activity what we have done previously. So arranging the V-shaped frame and arranging the candle here, and we are lighting the candle, we are placing the candle in front of the concave mirror, and after that placing the screen to get the sharp image between the mirror and the candle. So until you can adjust the screen until you get the sharp image. That sharp image point is nothing but focal point. The length between the sharp image and screen, sharp image from the screen and concave mirror we called as focal length. Okay, now observation. What is the observation? In above activity, what we can observe? We can observe that from the mirror at a certain distance we will get a sharp image. So this distance is called focal length. By this way we can find out the focal length of a unknown mirror. Now we are going to discuss about another activity, finding the relation between the object distance and image distance. This is a very important activity for your final examination 4 mark question. So compulsory it may appear in a 4 marks question section. Okay, and in your lesson it is a major lab activity. And what about this activity, and what are the required materials, and what we conclude from this activity, we will see now. So first we need to check the activity. Okay, for that what are the required materials we can see now. One is V-shaped frame, the second one is concave mirror, third one is source of light, and fourth one is screen, and fifth one is scale. And why we are using here concave mirror in the sense, I already told you, most of the mirror activities we can know by the concave mirror itself, because it is a converging mirror. Okay, let's do the activity now. Okay guys, now see the activity. See the another activity. So this activity about what where object distance are different, then what are the properties of image when you adjust the object distances from the mirror in a different ways, then how the image will be changed. Like this previous activity I have seen that somewhere it get the sharp image, that sharp image length is focal length, and that where it get from the mirror it called as focal point. Now here it is a focal point of a mirror, and now I am placing the object somewhere, so I am changing this somewhere. Did you get the same place a focal point? It is somewhat blurred image and inverted image, and move forward somewhere you get the sharp image. See, this image is inverted, and I am changing the length of the object distance. Now it is blurred, now it is purely it is inverted and sharp image. See, what is the difference, Nana? When object is moving somewhere, the image also moving. When it is moving, it become bigger size or it becomes smaller size. Okay, it becomes sharp, it become inverted or erected. See, so bigger size, sharp, smaller, and bigger size again. Again I want to change the distance of the object from the mirror. It is very near. Now see, somewhere it is forming. See, clearly you can observe it is inverted image. Now see, it is blurred image. See, blurred image, and now inverted image. How can you measure these all the distances? By using scale, meter scale. This is what the distance from the mirror and object is object distance, and where we will get the image. Like see, the distance from the mirror and image we called as mirror image. Okay, this is the activity. From this activity, what we can observe? From this activity, we can observe that when object distance is changes, simultaneously image properties also changes. See, image changes, no? Image getting blur, and see, right? Okay. Children, just now we have seen the activity, and first we need to write the activity, right? So first one, what is aim? Aim means what, Nana? Finding the relation between object distance, that is u, and image distance, that is v. There is a relation, and there is a big question and 4-mark question. Many times they may ask, like, write an activity about different properties of image while adjusting the object from the mirror, like that they may ask. Then here I am indicating object distance by the u and image distance by v. Then what is object distance? Just now we have seen the distance between the mirror and the candle. The distance between the mirror and the candle is object distance. And what is image distance? The distance between the mirror and the screen. What is that? The distance between the mirror and the screen we call as image distance. So this is aim. Then what is the next one? Material required. Materials. Okay. What are the materials? First one, Nana. What is the first one? Concave mirror. Next, V-shaped frame. Next, screen. Next, candle and scale. Okay, procedure. In here also you can write the precautions. So while in examination they may ask precautions, write the precautions about these activities. So you need you're in a stage to write about the precautions. So because already you know about the activity. Now procedure. What is the procedure? What we have done earlier? First one, what we have done? So place a concave mirror in V-shaped frame. Next we have done what we have done next, and lighten the candle and place in front of a screen, concave mirror. And what next one? What we need to do? We need to measure the distance from the mirror. No, measure the distance from frame. What frame? V-shaped frame to candle. This distance known as object distance. Okay, that indicating with u. Next one, what is the next one? And adjust the screen from the mirror until to get the sharp image. Okay, here we are doing activity with the different distances. No, that's why we need to draw a table. Okay, and what are the length we are getting, that values you need to initialize into the table. Now we will get the sharp image here. And what we need to do next? We need to measure the distance. Measure the image distance between mirror and screen. Okay, So all the time the diagram should be drawn in procedure. So we need to draw diagrams. Here I'm using pen, but you need to use pencil all the time and draw a diagram very neatly. I am using a rough diagram here, but you need to draw a neat diagram. Okay, so labeling also must. And this is the table, and this is the candle, and place the screen and get the sharp image. This is the measuring scale. So okay, you'll get the some sharp image. This activity should be done with a different distances, object distance. Once, let example, what is the example? Let take 30 centimeter as object distance. At the time out, what we need to do next? Now measure the image distance and note down in table. Okay, note down in table. What is the table? Like this. And so do the activity for the different object distances. Okay, now table. So you can write as table 1. See, table like this. So very important activity, Nana. Listen carefully. Serial number, object distance, image distance, big or small. This is the property of image. Okay, so what is the object distance? First one 30 centimeters, and second one, let me say 40 centimeters, and third one, let me say 50 centimeters. Okay, these are the some table. So here what we need to do, we need to take a different distances from that. Means what? In a V-shaped frame, from the 30 centimeters distance you can place the object. Now capture the image. Now next what we need to do, increase the distance, it will become to 40, and place the screen, capture the image, and measure the distance from the mirror to image and note it down in the table. Like that you need to do the activity. Okay, after filling the table, what we need to do now? Observation. What did you observe previously? When you are increasing or decreasing the object distances, the image distances will be changes, and simultaneously the sizes of the image also changes. Like sometimes it may be smaller, sometimes it may be bigger, and sometimes it may be clear, and sometimes it may be blurred, and sometimes it may be inverted, and sometimes it may be erected. That means what? Based on the object distances, image properties also changes. That you need to write in a observation. So right now, in above activity, while changing the object distances, image distances also changes, and properties also changes. How it may change? When object distance is decreasing towards the mirror, the image distances are increased from the mirror. So here object distances decreases, image distances are increases. So let me say this is the V-shaped frame, this is the object distance. See, I'll show you here. This is the V-shaped frame and this is the image. So here when you are placing somewhere here the object, image may be formed here. When you decrease up to here, image formed here. When you decrease the distance of object up to here, image formed here. When you decrease the object up to here, image forms here. That means object distance from the mirror is decreasing, but image distance from the mirror is increasing. This is the relation. Okay. After that, it is a very important one. You need to draw a table. Okay. That table is very important. After observation, so we need to draw compulsory this table. This is somewhat rough. So in your textbook last page you have a clear table, so you can copy that one. For that in rough way I need to explain this one. So what is the table? Object distance, that means object distance from the mirror. Image distance, okay, big or small, that means big means enlarged, small means diminished. Invert or erect, invert means down up, erect means upright. Okay, real inverted, real or inverted. See, so these are the conditions. This condition we will learn in a ray diagram situation. At the time I will explain you how these are the condition, how the images are like this and what are the properties. But first we need to fill this one. Okay, between focal point and pole the image will be behind the mirror and the size of the image will be enlarged, and it is erected one. Okay, and it is virtual one. Next, at focal point, so image formed at infinity, and it is enlarged one, inverted one, real one. And between focal point and center of curvature, it is beyond C, center of curvature, enlarged one. I means inverted, R means real. At center of curvature, so image formed on center of curvature again, same size image, inverted, real. Beyond C, that means beyond center of curvature, so between focal point and center of curvature it is becomes diminished, inverted, real. It is a very important table in your examination point of view also. If you learn this table you will get the 1 or 2 more questions. So later on I will explain very clearly about this table. So up to now what we discussed about object distances, relation between the image distances. So while object distances are decreased towards the mirror, image distances are increased from the mirror, and the size of the image also increases. Okay, and properties also changes. So this is the lab activity, very important activity. Later, so we can go for the new concept, that is drawing the ray diagrams in easy way. How to draw the ray diagrams, that is also very important one. So for that what are the techniques, how to draw and how to remember this table and ray diagrams and the properties of the images. So up to now this is the video regarding the 2 activities. One is focal point, one is image distances, relation between object distances. Now we'll go for the next video for the drawing of ray diagrams. So up to that wait for the next video, and before that please subscribe the channel and share, like, comment, and also this video share to your friends or any other 10th students or any other students. Hope that they may learn a good way. So okay, take care.